Hello everybody, this is Coach Mike coming to you from my home because we are doing stay-at-home mobilizations now. I hope that you've all been able to use the resources that the rest of the coaches are putting up online and being able to keep moving during this stressful time. Something that I've noticed in a lot of the people around me is that thankfully they're not spending all that time in their cars commuting because no one's going to work. And that's good because the sitting kind of kills you. But if you are like some of my friends and have started binge watching the Netflix or maybe got sucked into a HGTV marathon, then that time that you used to spend in your car has now been traded for time on your couch. And that's just as bad for your hips as driving. So what we're going to do today is a little hip mobilization. And when I say mobilization, I want you to keep in mind that we're not talking just about stretching per se, but we're trying to maintain full functional use of our joints and our tissues through their full range of motion. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do a mobilization called the couch stretch, but it's more than just a stretch. And you may have done this with me in the past in class, but I'm going to run you through it today one more time. And we'll see how that goes. Before we get into that, I am going to have you do a quick warm-up, and I'm going to demonstrate the movements for that. And then I'm going to let you push pause, do the warm-up, and then go gather some equipment for yourselves, and then we'll meet back here. So first of all, the three movements in the warm-up are going to be the cat-cow movement, the upward dog and downward dog movements, and then a lunge with a twist. So watch me demo these first, and then you can push pause and do it on your own. So the cat-cow is going to start with you on all fours, and you're just going to take a deep breath in, arch your back up, and then exhale into this position here. Now, what I don't want you to do is have a lot of excessive neck bend there. So you're just going to come up and down. So that's what that movement's going to look like. From there, you're going to transition into the upward and downward facing dog movements. So again, try to coordinate these with your breathing. So you're going to take a deep breath in and then exhale here. And then inhale here, and exhale back up. So that's what that's going to look like. And then finally, we're going to do a lunge with a twist, and we're going to do this for 3 breaths on each side. And so what that looks like is you're in your lunge position here with your knee directly over your ankle. You're posted up on the opposite hand, and then you're going to extend your leg so that your heel is pushing back and your shoulders are pushing forward. And then you're just going to twist to the side with your leg up. And you're going to hold that for 3 breaths. Okay? So that's what the movements look like. At this point, you are going to be able to push pause and gather some equipment. If you've got a yoga mat, you're going to want one of those. You're going to need some padding for your knee. If you've got an ab mat at home, you can use that. This is just a hand towel folded up. You're going to want a wall. And then this is going to be the warm-up here. So it's just going to be 3 rounds of those movements, just like this. So 5 cat-cows, 5 up and down dogs, and then 3 breaths on each side of that lunge with a twist. Go through that 3 times, easy, be gentle with yourselves. When you're finished with that, push play, and we'll get into the couch stretch. Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to go. So we're going to jump right into the couch stretch now. What I'm going to do first is demonstrate how to get into this position, and then immediately I'm going to show you how to get out of this position, just in case in the middle of this, somebody needs to bail out. I want you to know how to safely come out of this, okay? So we're gonna start with our left foot on the wall. So take your pad and keep that on the left side. You're gonna start on all fours with your feet up against the wall. Then what you're gonna do is take your left knee, put that back onto the pad so that your foot is on the wall. From here, you're gonna take your right knee into this lunge position, which you've already been in during your warm-up today, okay? Now, for some people, this might be as far as you're going to go. You might have enough pressure on this hip already that this is as far as you're gonna go, and that's fine, and we can work from this position. If, however, you've got a little bit more mobility and you're able to come a little more upright, that's even better, okay? Now, in order to get out of this position, we're gonna reverse what we just did. So we don't wanna just jump right out and put this knee in jeopardy at all. So what we're gonna do is put both hands on the floor, and then this foot is gonna come back to the wall, and then finally, once we've got 3 stable points of contact, we're gonna pull this hip forward and bring the foot down. So that's how you get in and out, okay? So let's all get back into that shape, okay? Hands on the floor, both feet at the wall. Left foot comes back, right foot comes up, and then you're gonna get to here. All right, one final thing before we get started. The rule of thumb for any mobilization is, if it feels sketchy, it is sketchy, so stop doing that. Okay. From here, what we're gonna do is use our breath to connect with our hip, all right? So what we're gonna do is take a deep breath in. We're gonna squeeze the glute that's attached to the leg that's up against the wall, and we are going to press this hip back toward the wall for a 4 count. Then we're going to exhale slowly for a count of 4 while still squeezing this glute. Then we're gonna relax that glute and see if we can just push a little bit further back, okay? So together, we're gonna take a deep breath in, squeeze that glute, and now press back for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold that glute and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now, relax that glute and see if you can push that hip just a little further back. Good. From here, we're gonna put both of our hands on the floor and just relax for a second. Now we're gonna repeat that, okay? So back up to here, deep breath in, squeeze the glute, push back for a count of 2, 3, 4, hold the glute, exhale, 2, 3, 4, relax that glute, see if you can push back just a little further. 2 more times, okay? Come down, relax, take all the pressure off that hip. All right, back up. Good. Relax it again. And one more time. Up. Inhale. Squeeze. Press back. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Relax the glute. Press back. All right, so now we're gonna come down and switch sides, okay? So both hands on the floor, foot goes back, foot comes off the wall. You can switch your pad to the other side. Feet are up against the wall. Foot back. Lunge position. Knee is directly over your ankle. We're gonna do that same thing, same pattern, okay? And don't be surprised, because I'm noticing this, This side feels different than the other side, and that's normal, okay? So if you have a little difference from side to side, just work with what you've got. So what we're gonna do now is take that deep breath in, push that hip back, squeezing the glute. Relax the glute. Take some deep breaths, see if you can push that hip back just a little more. And come forward and relax it. And again, we're gonna come up. Inhale, squeeze, press back, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, but hold that glute. And now relax the glute. Inhale, take some breaths here. See if you can push that hip back just a little bit. 2 more times. Down, up. And down. And we'll do one more here. Squeeze that glute, push the hip back. All right, now to come out again, both hands forward, this foot comes back, knee comes out, and now your hips should be much more open than they were before, hopefully. So go have a good rest of your day.